So the Tab S9 FE, yes, it's finally here after months and months of rumors. Now there are compromises compared to its bigger brother, the S9, but for $449, we're going to tell you why those compromises aren't that big a deal, and why, if you're looking for a large screen premium, it is premium, tablet, why you should consider the Tab S9 FE. Now I'm going to quickly log in and go through the specifications just to give you a bit of a teaser. So you get IP68 dust and water protection, IPS LCD display 90Hz at 1440p with a Exynos 1380 processor of 5 nanometers, 128GB of storage, 6GB of RAM. This one in particular is 8GB with 256 storage, 8 megapixel single camera capable of recording at 4K 30 FPS, and then you got 8000 mAh battery, and the kicker is 45 watts of wired charging. So this bad boy with its 8000 mAh battery will actually charge much faster than any current Samsung device. But throughout this review, we're going to show you why this budget Samsung S9 tablet actually offers quite a lot of premium performance. So the S9 is powered by the Exynos 1380 processor, and like we said, it's based on the 5 nanometer. The key thing here though is the idea behind the S9 FE is not for it to be a premium device. This is a mid-range device, and you see that when you run it through your benchmarks, you get scores back because that's it, bang center in the middle. So performance in general is pretty good. I guess the main thing that people are going to use for aren't for synthetic benchmarks, but more so for browsing and actually using the device itself. And in that sense, it's actually pretty good. Runs smooth on a 90Hz refresh rate. And then let's talk about gaming performance. For some reason, we always cover gaming when it comes to tablets, and today is no different. Run a Call of Duty, and if you download, the key thing, download the higher asset packs, you get more of the fidelity in terms of the graphics, better overall experience in terms of the graphics as well. You will get a really good gaming level experience. Yes, the tablet when you're handling a 10.9 inch is quite difficult at times to hold and navigate around and play, but me as an awful gamer that I am, aren't doing too bad here. And generally speaking, gaming on the Tab S9 FE and performance in general on the Tab S9 FE is actually pretty good. Display of the Tab S9 FE, it's 90Hz, which is high refresh. It's an IPS LCD panel of 1440p. Now, in terms of the richness of those blacks, you're not going to get them as you would on an OLED panel, but what you do get here is a very good media consumption device. So Netflix, Disney, wherever have you, all that content will look great on this beautiful 10.9 inch display. So in terms of using it though, this, if you pair it with a keyboard and with an S Pen, can actually make for a pretty great browsing experience, especially when you're just checking emails, browsing the web, reading articles, etc. That 90Hz and the responsiveness of the S Pen really kick this into overdrive, and you do get a brilliant overall experience. One thing we would say though, however, is you sometimes do get a little bit of a judder, a tiny bit of a judder, where I guess the applications aren't fully optimized for the screen and the 90Hz. And don't forget, if you wanted to make this a true desktop replacement, you can pop into the menu and change it to DeX mode as well. But for the purpose of this, we're going to stick it as is, as it currently ships, and that is the standard tablet layout. So the Tab S9 FE isn't without compromises. Let's factor in that the Tab S9 costs $250. We'll let you decide whether you think the following is enough of a reason to not buy this and get an S9. So better battery, better screen, probably a better build, better cameras and better performance. All those 4 or 5 things, is entirely up to you, are the main differences between the S9 and the S9 FE. There's no point me talking about X resolution or X megapixel on the camera because it doesn't really matter. But if they don't matter to you and you want an excellent tablet experience with support of Samsung's excellent S Pen, then the Tab S9 FE is your go-to device. For $449, you can't really go wrong, and in our estimations, this does everything that a tablet should do. Great content watcher, good browsing experience, 90Hz refresh rate, excellent build, and you've got the S Pen support. And if you want as a laptop replacement, you could potentially even do that by chucking a case on it and popping it into DeX mode. So there's quite a lot to love here, and personally we would highly recommend the Tab S9 FE, a great update to the Tab S7 FE, and something that Samsung desperately needed to bridge that gap between its high-end and its low-end A series. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next one, as always, we out.